How do so many people get to be so evil?
It's human nature. We're selfish.
You was right all along. You and me, we was meant to be.
So today Euphoria ended with the final episode of season 3, and here in this video I will be sharing what I felt about it when I was watching this episode and my opinion and my thoughts with you guys. So firstly, this episode itself is the longest episode in the whole series. It's more than 90 minutes long, and every second of it hit me right in the heart. The episode picks up right where the last episode left off, and it was thrilling in the beginning. It had some twist in it, and I mean, I was expecting some twist, but not in the way that happened in the episode. And it was wholesome for a bit, then it was really sad. And it is sad because we got to see the late Agnes Cloud as Fezco for the last time, and knowing that he is no longer with us, that made me sad. And that whole scene was really emotional. It was for a bit, but it made me really emotional while watching that scene. But the best thing about this episode is Colman Domingo. I mean, the performance he gave in this episode stole the whole show away from all the characters. There's a one take monologue of his in this episode which was really deep and hard hitting, and the performance he gave in that monologue made me literally cry. That was so powerful. It was something else. I mean, he is truly a great actor. Beside that, Cassie and Maddie are now facing the consequences of their choices. I mean, I sympathize for Cassie, but not for Maddie, because Maddie kind of deserve everything that happening to her. The reason why I'm saying that, because I hate Nate ever since I started watching this show, and whatever he did in the first season, Maddie was equally responsible for it, and they both ruined some life together. So that's why I think karma got to her, and it was justifying. But whatever happened in the end, what Colman Domingo's character Ali did was really good. It was satisfying, it was emotional, and his performance incredibly awesome. It was one of the best performance in this show. I mean, Colman Domingo came so late in this season, but he stole the whole show just being in 2 episodes. His performance is tremendously awesome. I loved every bit of it. I loved watching him, and the emotion he carries with him, and the emotion he makes you feel with him, that was incredible. And the way his character turned out in the finale, in the climax of the show, I mean, you can clearly make a spin-off series on Colman Domingo's character with the vibe of the Punisher, because his character is something else now. He became a kind of a vigilante in the end of the show, and that was something I didn't expect it, and it blew my mind away. So if I talk about my overall experience of this series, I personally never would have thought that years ago, that when I started watching this show, that one day I will be crying watching this show's finale. I mean, they did really great job with this finale. Overall, this whole season was entertaining. It was fun. It was satisfying and surprisingly emotional, which I never expected from this show. And this show has a perfect ending, which is really hard to find these days. Considering that all the production chaos this show went in while making this third season. So my final verdict of this season is, I enjoyed every bit of this season, and the whole show too. I loved everything about it. It was depressing. It gave me anxiety. It made me angry. It made me laugh, and it made me cry. So this show carries all the emotions very perfectly. I enjoyed the whole show this season too. If you have seen it, so please write a small review about it in the comment box, so I can find out what other people are thinking about it. I would love to know your thoughts on this series, and on the ending of this series. So that's all, guys. These are my thoughts on Euphoria's final episode and the whole season and the whole show. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care.